Hey YouTube, how you doing? Section 333 here. I'm in my yard again, doing another video. Just got through doing some yard work. And I said, I'd like to maybe enjoy a pipe. It's my day off. It's Friday afternoon. Worked real hard all week long. It's been a rough week. Hospital's very busy. And we're almost out of flu season, so maybe a couple more months and we'll be out of flu season. It is, what's today? Today's April 29th, Friday. Oddly enough, it's quite cool for this time of year. It's about, I think it's about, what's the thermometer over there? It is anywhere between 49 to 52 degrees right now. I got my fire pit going because it's so darn cold out. Matter of fact, let me pause you while I put some more wood on that. I'm back. Sorry about that. But yeah, I wanted to get some more wood on here because the kindling burnt up pretty quick. So I threw some couple larger logs on. Keep me warm. Nice blast of warm air. So yeah, uncharacteristically cold today. So I'm outside smoking a pipe. It's my Rick Black poker. As you see, it's got the beautiful green stem, the silver band, little burl top or bird's eye on the top there, green stain. Green is my favorite color. I think I've probably mentioned more than once on this channel. I did do an unboxing of this pipe. Didn't do a first smoke. Kind of scorched the top a little bit. Well, I'm smoking in it Ashen Embers Baba Yaga. And the Baba Yaga, I have a Russian friend, he pronounced it a Baba Yaga. It is a Balkan blend, which I believe has Izmir Turkish in it, some Virginias, and of course Latakia. It's an it's not an odd looking blend. It's very light, and you can see the dark stuff in and throughout. See the cut. The cut is very reminiscent of one of the McClellan brands, and this is from Ashen Ember out there in Arkansas, and you can go to ashemberpipes.com, check it out. I've reviewed a couple of their other blends. I would check their stuff out. Joe Gibbens, he's a part of the YouTube pipe community. He owns the shop. Said it once, said it before, I'll say it again. I always feel inspired by anybody who strikes out on their own to make a living, and live their dream. I think that's important. It's important that you do the work you love. Anyway, this blend, it's one of my favorite Balkans. It's actually my favorite of Joe Gibbens, actually. It is a you get the the orientals are actually very upfront, and so you get that a sour taste from the orientals right up front. But then you get the Latakia and the Virginias in the background, and they hit together. So you get that smoke and a little bit of that sweetness at the same time. And that's like it as an afternote, and makes it a great blend. Really does. Your tin note is you really smell the Virginias in this. I'm sorry, pardon me, not the Virginias. You get the smoke from the Latakia because a little goes a long way with Latakia. But you get that, it's like a cross between let's say, the smoke from the Latakia and the sour, like a sour mash. You get a hint of the Virginias don't come through so much, but you get the sweetness. Some of the sweetness from the Virginias do come through in the tin note, and that sweetness comes across almost as a caramel. Whereas he has other blends, like I guess his burley in them and things like that. Almost his Boggy Creek almost smells like a butterscotch, even though there's no topping on it. It's just a straight up tobaccos. I love this Rick Black pipe. Very deep bowl. So, to me, this is what you smoke when you want to smoke something. You smoke your favorite blend. You want to put that in here, and or one of your favorites. And really enjoy a nice, good long smoke. And I think that this pipe definitely allows that. Usually the clench is such a short poker. It's kind of on. It's a stubby. Yeah, this is like I said. I think this might be Joe Gibbens' best blend. I mean, I haven't tried them all. I've tried the Dark Star, the Blackbeard, which I enjoy, the Boggy Creek, which I enjoy. My dog is stalking squirrels in our yard. She's a schnoodle, which is like a mix between a schnauzer and a poodle, I guess. And she's what they call a mini, so she's only about 15 pounds. But man, her hunting instincts really do kick in this backyard. She stalks them, runs them down. They always get away from her. So yeah, this is a great blend. Yeah. But yeah, I came out, decided let me have a smoke and a cup of coffee. And coffee. I think I just said coffee. Cup of coffee. It was my inner Long Island coming out. But yeah, like I said, uncharacteristically cold here on Long Island at the time. The New York Islanders did make the playoffs. I'm not exactly happy about that because I am a Ranger fan. Actually, the Rangers made the playoffs too, but they got knocked out in the first round by the Penguins. My mother's from Pittsburgh, though, so I guess that's okay. But yeah, this is. Yeah, I strongly encourage everyone to log on to the ashemberpipes.com website and see if you can find a blend you like. He's got some other great things up there too. He's got nice new pipes, a nice estate pipe selection as well. Also has beard oils, things like that. Although, not gonna lie, I don't have the big long beard because I do work at a hospital, and I work with patients directly, so I try to keep it more on the trim side. But what I do is I do use the Portland beard oil, and actually I just use the Dagner formula. I usually use Timber, and and it's tough to get actually, the Dagner formula. But the Dagner formula, I guess Jason Dagner came up with that, of the same YouTube pipe community. I guess it's his blend. I gotta tell you, it's the best smelling one that they make. I usually use Timber, but the other day I wore the Dagner. I rubbed that into the beard. Everybody's like, "Oh, well, did you change your cologne?" And I was like, "No, it has a very spruce smell to it, or scent." And it really comes across nicely. Pardon me while I take some more of the chock full of nuts. Which surprisingly is still the best coffee in the world to me. So it brings me back to the childhood. I'm just glad I can still get chock full of nuts, and now I can get it in the little K-cups. So boom, right into the Keurig, and make yourself a pot of coffee. But like I said, highly recommend you get over to that website, check out Joe Gibbens' products, particularly his pipe blends. Yeah, it's a very nice pipe tobacco. Really am liking this one. And every time I smoke it, it reminds me of why I enjoy it. I think I've bought like 8 or 9 ounces over the years, or 10 ounces over the last year maybe from him. If I lived out there by where he is in Arkansas, I would probably be in his shop every day. But, you know, I'm going to have some other reviews coming up. I'll be doing a review of the Direct Action Dust. I know I did one of the Ghost as a fail, and because the seams popped on me. But I did actually buy the Dust first, and it was a little small for the purpose that I needed it. So what I did was I bought the Ghost as a bag that because it suited the size suited the needs that I had at the time. And the reason I bought the Ghost was because I was very happy with the Dust. So I will definitely do a review of the Dust, and we'll take a look at the Dragon Egg as well. I also got the Vanquish Falconer 27. We'll talk about that one, and we'll compare them to some of the Maxpedition stuff that's out there. And I have a Covert 511, Covert 18. So we'll take a look at that as well. And I got a bunch of flashlight reviews we'll get to. I haven't really decided what direction I'm taking with the channel. I think I'm primarily going to be pipes, pipe tobacco, things like that. I enjoy the YouTube pipe community. Um, you know, I enjoy the prepper community in some respects, but I think the prepper community can be a little more, how would you say, uh, caustic. A little more. It seems to be a little bit more volatile. Um, Whereas I feel like the pipe community lets you voice your opinion, and as opposed to being told your opinion is not right or is invalid because it doesn't hold with somebody else's opinion. It's one of those things, is when do we become a society of people who are either right or wrong, and how come no one's allowed to have an opinion, and if you disagree with my opinion, then you're either an idiot or you're not a nice person, or what happened? Really, what happened? Yeah. Can't we have like logical discussions and voice opinions and use this medium for what it can truly be of value to us, and that is information. Information is, knowledge is power. So the more you know, the more powerful you are, theoretically, I guess. But knowledge is power, and so let's use this to acquire knowledge. That's how I look at it. I don't know, but off the soapbox, back to the pipe, and the pipe is liking this right now. This is one of my favorite blends to smoke. That, and of course, Dunhill Nightcap. You cannot go wrong with Nightcap, in my opinion. I read one, or actually didn't read a review. I saw a review that said that they felt the Dunhill blends were a little cigarette-ish, but certain blends, absolutely. But I'll do a review of some of the Dunhill blends too, and we'll start cracking open the tobacco cellar, so to speak. And maybe I might throw in some Scotch tastings and things like that. I have a pretty decent spirits collection as well, and I don't partake nearly as much as I used to in the past. Hence why I was able to build up a decent spirits collection. But when I crack a new bottle or something open, I'll definitely share it with you guys on YouTube. And maybe we'll do pairings with the pipes and the spirits. See what goes well with what. If you guys have any ideas as to what would go well with what, let me know. For instance, let's say I do notice that I do like to smoke Frogmorton's Frogmorton Cellar by McClellan. I find I like to smoke that. Oddly enough, that goes great with Scotch. With single malt, it really does. Even though it's supposedly there's a barrel stave cube in it that is supposed to be infused with some kind of whiskey or bourbon. Now, all well and good, but I think because of the Latakia in it, which gives it a smoky residue, so you get a little smoke flavor in it. For some reason, it goes very good with a nice peaty single malt Scotch. So, like I said, give me your opinions. What pairings you think would go well? If I have whiskey comparable or that same spirit, I'll definitely give that a try, and I'll post it on YouTube. Also, if you can think of a pipe tobacco that goes well with tequila, see, I threw one at you. Let me know what you think of that. If you have an idea what would go well with a really good tequila, please let me know. I've actually been given many bottles of tequila, but I am not a huge tequila drinker. Because when I have a drink, I like to enjoy a pipe. Go figure. And I can't think of what would go well with tequila. And I am sure I am not the only person who has enjoyed a tequila and a smoke. So, but I don't drink the tequila because I'm not really sure what would go well with it. So yeah, I could really use an idea too with that. So yeah, hope everybody has an awesome weekend, and keep doing the pipe thing. I'm gonna finish this one up and enjoy this one, and watch my dog run around the yard some more. And I hope you guys have like I said, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I hope next week is good for you too, all right? And take care and be well.